Hello, Zemalf here, and welcome to Let's Play Golden Lap, a little minimalistic motorsport management game that I found. It's relatively new, it's not brand new, but it's a fun little game. So I'll be playing this, and also today, as I am playing this, I am also celebrating 14 years of making Let's Play videos. So I might be talking to the chat about that, and so don't worry about it. If these sort of live recording stream things are not your thing, then there's probably other videos of Golden Lap already out there. Anyway, Golden Lap, as I said, is a minimalistic motorsport management game, F1, kind of set in the 1970s of Formula 1, with the teams and possibly even the racers kind of resembling the people and cars that were actually there, but they don't have real names. But they are quite easy to spot. If I recall, there's not much music during the game, but I think the volume there is just fine. But let's start a new career. I did a test run, but we will do a new one. I will just call this stream 1, or let's do this like first play, first game. Doesn't matter. So yeah, here are the teams. So as you can probably recognize, at least the Isolini, obviously Ferrari. I don't know all the F1 teams, especially from back in the day, but I believe there was McLaren, Lotus. Then we are getting into territory where I don't need. I do know that there was a team called March, so I think that's this April. There's like, I think there were like Tyrrell, then there was some Bamcraft or something that's almost similar to this name. Those are the ones I recognize. But anyway, there's 10 teams to select in this game, and this is more or less a difficulty setting for your run. So if you choose the Isolini, I might be speaking of Ferrari when I mentioned these guys just and McLaren, but Isolini, LeBron. If you choose these ones, you have a lot of money, and kind of your expected result is 1. If you start with the team 9, you have the least amount of budget. Your predicted position is to be dead last, so you can kind of climb up from there. So what I always enjoy in these sort of management games is not start from the top, but start from the bottom. And by the way, guys, you in the chat, if you know the real team names for these ones, what are they representing to? So I know Ferrari, McLaren, March, Lotus, but I don't know exactly like which is. I know that there were teams like Tyrrell and some Bamcraft or something, so they are somewhere in here, but I don't know about them. Anyway, so I like these sort of rags to riches type of deals that we start from the bottom and kind of go over multiple seasons, multiple years, instead of like winning right away. I always do that in whether it's Football Manager, whether it's arena fighting with gladiators. I always start from the bottom. So I think I'm just thinking that we'll go all the way to bottom. I did have my test game with April, and I kind of like this orange color a little bit. So we might. Let's go with April. That will give us a little bit of budget. Actually, let me see what the differences are. So if I select April, we will have. So basically, there's engineers, there's a crew chief, and then 2 drivers, 4 teams, and the first teams pick first, and then we here with April and Night. Or if we pick these, we are dead last. So we have 40 with April. With Nights, we would have just to check kind of the differences between the difficulty. So with Knight we only have 35. So it goes down quite drastically. I believe Esolini has, first of all, first pick, and they have 120. That is massive difference. Let's pick somewhere in the middle, like the Pope. So the Pope has... Okay, it goes down a lot in here already. So difference between the bottom row is 55 and 35. Let's go with April. And as said, the other teams pick their engineer, crew chief, drivers first, and then it's up to us. So we are the team April, and as said, we have 40 bucks, including our car setup, where we have a budget of either 12, 14 or 16. We'll probably go with 14. Let's pick the best engineer first we can. I think that's a good way to go. We see that Esolini with their pick one already took who's probably the best engineer also early in their career. So with these engineers, we have expertise that influences the performance of the car parts they build and how many tuning points each driver gains after a lap. So that's for qualifying the points. And precision is the reliability. So both obviously important. Then all the guys have traits. And as far as I know, this is not random. So these characters are always here. I believe there are mods that changed at least the drivers to real people of the time. But these are just made up names, possibly resembling the same ones with nationality. So they have these sort of traits here in addition to those two skills. So we can already see it's pretty simple. Two stats and traits, and that's it. And salary. So let me see if there's someone... I think we are going for that kind of little bit longer term plan, but if we can pick up someone who's really good for engineer, they could help us get started. And maybe with the drivers we go for the people who can't yet drive that fast, but eventually will. I think reliability is it's gonna be a challenge no matter what. So maybe let's take a look at this Grant Mitchell fella here. They are late in their career, they cost quite a lot, but they do give a little bit of higher variance in the build. So we have, if RNG is in our favor, we could get some good upgrades from them. And they are really good in the chassis tuning. We will see all that happens. There's basically three parts: engine, chassis and steering. And those we will be tweaking. Precision is a little bit low on this guy. This Chase Berry fellow would be much better for the same price. But I think I will value this expertise here. Or will I? What's the best type we can get for reliability? It's this guy. Also, there's James Pope for 5 and 5. They give +1 for the drivers. The tuning master is really good, because that +1 means that we can't get 0 in the tuning. You will again see how that works in just a moment. They have +10 chance of increasing their expertise stat, but -10 chance of increasing precision when switching careers. Okay, so they will, when they level up, they will not be that great. Okay. So either the balance or we go for a little bit of more. A little bit of more expertise. I think I will go with this Grant Mitchell. Let's try to get kind of, we will... How much the car can be tuned? You know what? Let's get James Pope. We'll also save $1 with that. So we'll get this guy. He's our engineer. then let's select the crew chief next. So with this guy, we will see that kind of how, with this engineer, we would be getting these values for our performance and reliability. If we go for the experimental, the performance range grows and the reliability goes down. And the other way around, you get less range, but you get more reliability if you are conservative. We will probably just go with the balanced, but let's see. Okay, in the crew chief, this is basically pit stops. So how fast the pit stops are, and how likely they are to go exactly as planned. So I think early on the speed of the pit stop is not that important, so we'll probably get the best one we can get with relatively cheap, who is reliable on the pit stops. So Ralph Hamburger, love the name. Base time increased 20%, but 50% less likely to fail. Okay, this guy is like super reliable, but they also party, which might mean that they are a little bit hangover in the party. Okay, let's see. Javier Dussel. They are another tuning master. I like that. Speed driller. This is when they change careers, so that's all okay. We have Erin Lloyd, who is steady hands, kind of balanced there. I like it. If we go lower, there's Yrjänä Järveläinen here. Very Finnish name. Try saying that if you are not native. Yrjänä Järveläinen. Wet strategic sloppy. I think I like this Javier fellow for the tuning master, because together with the engineer that means +2 for our minimum value. But as we can see, that's already most of our budget as well. I'm doing this on purpose. I also love the look there. So we only have, if I go with balanced, we only have $8 for our drivers. But that's how it's going to be. So let's pick the second first. And we basically don't have money, so we are going for these guys. Looks like, yeah, it looks like we are getting these 1 and 2 Moni guys. So let's see. Christoph Fischer here is early in their career. They are not fast yet, but they already have 1 focus. They have +1 focus when they are driving in Germany, which might be good. Okay, when they level up, they are more likely to increase focus. And they are cheaper. I think we'll take Fischer. Let's take Fischer with the 1 Monies, and then let's see who else can we afford. As said, we only have $7, so we are not getting anyone here. Carlos Rodriguez. They have kind of the same stats. We see the same traits. Romano here is patriotic in Italy. Patriotic is actually pretty good for, I think, like, let's say Italy, because there's multiple tracks in there. And I think Germany will be pretty good as well. US has multiple tracks, maybe. This driver knows how to use their tires efficiently. Tires wear 5% slower. That's very nice. And this driver costs 0 tire to rich parents. Okay, looks like they are exactly the same with this Antonio Vitale here. I do like these stats. We don't want any jerks in our team. Handy is pretty good. Yeah, we don't want those jerks. Efficient driver is pretty good. Patriotic. I think I like... yeah, these guys are exactly the same. So I think Romano's mustache is better. So he's coming with us. Like, can you agree with that? Okay, so we will see some stats here later on as the seasons go by. So I spent quite a lot of time there. I'm not expert in this game. I played for like an hour or 2 to test this out. and I decided that heck yeah, this game I want to play. So let's go in, and looks like Night Team picked up some guys there. They just seeing that did they actually, because we have basically unpaid 0 salary drivers, so our strength is in the car, and then eventually leveling up these guys, while these others have like massively skilled drivers already. But that's how it is, coming from the bottom with Team April. Okay, choosing the sponsor. You can kind of get guaranteed money and then some bonus if you do well, and or you get a little bit less, and then the last one would be if we would be doing really well in the races. I think with our team, if we can, there might be a chance we could do 8 or above, like if we really push it. Season bonus probably can't get that. So I'm thinking, is the guaranteed free better? On the other hand, we have a chance to gain 5. Here we can only gain 4. I think I will try the petrol, because if we get the guys somehow, even occasionally, to top 8, that would be great. I'm just thinking, is there any chance for the season bonus? I don't think there is, really. You know what? I'm just thinking that is the race bonus such that you can get it for both drivers. So we could possibly get like 5 from here if we. Let's do the metal tubing. Let's get guaranteed free in the first season. Shouldn't it be? It's not the car, it's the driver. In our team, it's the other way around. These guys are just doing their best to keep the car on track and finish. Okay, Ondas Rolando. While I watch F1, my head is now blank. What's the Brazilian track actually called? Anyway, maybe it will pop up. High elevation. It's bumpy track. Anti-clockwise. It's typically wet. Sao Paulo, yeah. I think so. Okay. So here's the season. We're starting in Brazil. Then we go to Netherlands, the wet track. Then we have a German dangerous track. Is this? I'm going to guess it's either Nürburgring or Hockenheim. We have the Japanese track. We have. Wait, in Italy we have Monza, and that's not Monza. What's the other track in Italy? That's Silverstone, mutton chop. A couple of tracks in England. Then we have Spain as well. That's Monza. So Potenza is Monza. And season ending in Monaco, or Circuit de Casino. Imola, yes. Although I'm not sure about the track shapes. I'm not that specialized in F1 that I would know what they are. But anyway, that doesn't really matter. The point is, the tracks are obviously from the real world. Whether they are the real world in the 70s or now, this game is not historically accurate, obviously, for the 70s. Because I think the system and everything, it's not like following the actual F1. It's a nice little game for managing the things. So we have $7, which we can use. So we can take a look at the team. There's nothing to do in here. We can check at the standings. They are at 0 at the moment, but we can go to the garage. And looks like upgrades to our car cost $3, so we can do 2. And currently the cars are the same, so What I'm thinking is that we will tune one car for speed, which is effectively the chassis, and we will do the other one for maybe steering or engine. Maybe we do the engine and we do steering for both. So let's do the number one car. Will kind of it's already pretty reliable and decent in the speed. So let's do one upgrade in there. It goes up a little bit. Those numbers there, upgrade of 5 to 6 or 8 to 10, those are dependent on the team, on the engineer and possibly the crew chief. So let's go for the speed, and for the car number 2, let's go for steering or maybe engine. The reliability is kind of low here, so maybe we'll increase the steering on both cars, and let's do engine on the car number 2. So in theory, just with the engine and chassis, the car number 1 should do better on tracks that are speed, and the car number 2 would be doing a little bit better in more like curvy track, which this Brazilian track actually will be. So let's go with that. And you can also change who drives which car. Or wait, you can you can adjust which car gets this part, so you can even switch them around. So eventually we could change around and have like one supercar, so to speak. This is more like testing that which works. Okay. Ondas Rolando qualifier. So this track is high elevation. Engine performance will be down, chassis performance up, so which means that we will be going really fast on the track, on the straights. It's bumpy, crash chance plus 20. Oof. This one is pretty rough race for the beginning. And it's often wet. And we see forecast, it is raining very heavily, it's going down a little bit. And in the qualifier, you either go with soft tires, mid tires or wet tires. And in this one, how would I say it? This doesn't follow any regular rules. There are not such things as we have in the current leagues that we do have like qualifier 3, 2 and 1. We can just tune the car, send them out, tune the car, send them out. We can always change tires, things like that. Okay, so Verniers, crew chief, partied a little bit hard, so they have -1. Same thing with Wayland team, none for us, so that's good. And here in the bottom we have time controls. We can speed up things. I just paused game here in the beginning. And when you play for the first time, you see the help screen automatically, but there's this I button here which explains what's happening. So we are in the qualifying session, and in here we are trying to do as fast time as possible, just explaining for things for those who might have no idea about motorsports. So with the qualifier, we try to do as good of a time as possible, and that determines the starting order on the actual race. And during the qualifier, this is also, if we look at the actual racing, this is combining the testing and qualifier, so we are doing the tuning here at the same time on this one race. So let's start. We actually unpause with spacebar here, and we'll go into this tuning here. So let me see which way these were around. So 25. Okay, this Fisher's car is a little bit better on the speed. So we select tires, and if we look at that little bit of a line there in the wet range, that shows how wet the track is at the moment. So obviously we need to go with the wet tires. And we see here in the bottom left, how during this session, and similarly when we get to the race, how wet or dry the track will be, and the top part is traction. So kind of how much traction there is, so basically how dry the track is. And then we'll see how long the tires last, but it's not that important in the qualifying. And we have 51 minutes here for the qualifier. So when we do our first track, that's when we can actually tune the car. So let's just send one of our guys out. Let's try to get there fast. Same thing here. Let's just change to new wet tires. And let's send Romano out as well. And that's all we do. Then we watch. So when they first drive out, they are on their out lap. So they leave the pits, and their actual timed run starts when they cross the line, and then they do one fast lap, and then they drive around back to the pits and repeat. And when we get their first times, we will see sector times, meaning that are they improving while they are driving. And we get to see some of those messages that, okay, I'm in the zone or I'm out of focus. That relates to the driver's focus stat. That's how basically they have their average performance, and then if they are in the zone, they will do a little bit better. If they are out of focus, they will do a little bit less. And once we get times, the numbers are always positions. So we are basically following these two orange bubbles here, or orange circles. Those are our team. Currently, because they were the first ones to finish, we have the second and fourth time, third and fourth now. And we see them on here in the right, and we see more details if we hover over. We see what the times were. And as soon as they are in the pit, we can tune the cars again. And we'll actually tune the cars for the first time, and then we just rinse and repeat. Yes, in the qualifying, the timing of the when you leave the track, basically you want to have like open track for yourself. So I was a little bit off with the timing. That is one of the aspects here, kind of how you affect things when you send them out. And the next thing we can affect here is tuning the car. So we have the engine, we have the chassis for the speed, engine for the acceleration, and then steering for the, I guess, like handling for the braking and cornering. And we have points based on our engineer, in this case 15, that we can tune the car. And our goal is to get to this yellow line, which will be the golden tuning, or as close to it as possible. If we would tune the car to the red, it would actually go back to like 50%, so you try to go for the golden zone without overshooting. And this is very much RNG, and this is where some of the traits I picked for the engineer and the chief comes in, because I picked up the tuning master. So if some of these values, let's say this one was, or let's say this one was from 0 to 2. But because I have with both my engineer and crew chief this trait, we are seeing kind of guaranteed 2 with 1, which is actually pretty amazing. So it's a little bit of like RNG, do we get 4 or 19 when we use 5 points here? And again, Fisher's car was the one where we are focusing on chassis. So what I will do is I will build up on that. So I will focus on putting the speed in here, and then in Romano's car I will focus on the engine. So let's try here. So with guaranteed 4 for 1 less point, I think I will do. Actually no, wait. Let's try to gamble. So we'll see what we actually get from 4 out of 19 here. We got 5, so really unlucky there. But this guaranteed minimum actually helps us quite a bit. Yeah, let's go for that one. Okay, I will take guaranteed 5. That's for sure. Let's try 2 out of 5. We got 2. 2 out of 4. We got 3. Okay, we got a little bit up, but nothing too spectacular there. Okay. But let's send them out right away, because they have open track there, and let's tune the other car, and here we'll focus on the engine. So let's try. We got plus 10 there, really nice. Plus 6. Plus 7, better RNG here. Plus 9, nice, and guaranteed 2. This is actually pretty massive, because this could be 0. So that's pretty good. Okay, and then wet tires, because the track is gonna be wet the whole session. Of course, their actual timing here, this is where kind of the little bit of RNG kind of a game comes in, that the most important thing is when they come from their outlap here, we want the track to be open and not people leaving from here. So this doesn't really matter that they have open track here if they don't have the open track when they go for their fast lap. I think it's gonna be pretty good for us. Unless one of these guys pops in. Go, 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 go. Okay, it's alright-ish. It's alright-ish. Yeah, Romano has a clean track, so that's good. So we want to see some... they're not improving their times. Fisher is right on time. We're not seeing greens here, because I think the track got wetter. So no one is improving their times. Hit Alfie. Yeah, thanks. Time does fly. It feels, in some sense, like yesterday from 2011 when I started making Let's Play videos. But on the other hand, it's also been a long time. Okay, Fisher basically did not improve. Yeah. Yeah, the track got so wet that we might be... Well, if we stay on 8 and 10, that's actually massive for us, because we are expected to be like 17, 18 here. I will speed up these tracks a little bit, so let's go with 2 here. So we'll kind of slow down if needed. So Fisher coming in will tune their car again. So here we see that their first lap, yeah, the track got so wet that we were 20 seconds slower. I think because the track was a little bit dry in the beginning, those will be the times we got. But the tuning will affect the race, I believe. So of course we'll continue tuning, but we might not get the times. So we are basically comparing the performance to this second time, not necessarily improving the best one. But let's continue trying to put chassis fast, because there are long straights here, even that there are technical sections, but let's try to get improve the speed as long as the time keeps on improving. So I think I will take 4 to... let's take 4 to 9 for free. 4, okay. Up to 5 with 2, let's try that. Didn't get it. 4 to 8. 4 to 6. 4 to 8. And 2. Okay, we are already plus 50. And we are trying to shoot for that golden zone of 75. And a wet tires, obviously. When they come back the next time, we'll see that can they improve their time. Sending out there a little bit of a test there. Then let's try to get the engine up, which performance here in this one is not working as well. So that is 22 seconds. I think they lost even more. Let's see the next round. 2 out of 13. We got 7. Nice, 14 there. Was 4. We are actually getting closer to the golden zone there, which is great. Yeah, 62. So a little bit more luck with tuning Romano's car. But yeah, I'm really surprised if anyone improves their time, because the track was a little bit dry in the beginning and now it's all wet for the whole session. So we see that it's not gonna go down. The rain is gonna continue. Okay, let's see. Let's hope they still get a clean track, because that will help out tuning. Okay, pretty good for Fischer. Okay for Romano as well. Okay, Fischer needs to fight a little bit with the Ferrari driver. What was it? It's Ezzolini. So our drivers are these yellow circles with white outline, or I guess yellow and white. McLaren is on the orange and 6. So okay, the whites mean that they are. I don't know what the white means. It's just that they are losing, or are they improving on the previous time? Anyway, they are already coming in, so we'll get to see how did they do. Okay. Okay, they are just getting worse and worse and worse. This gives me no information on how the tuning is working. Yeah, literally no information. So I'm just shooting for the golden here on one of these and then go for the other one. Nice, plus 14 here. Okay, I have a little bit of chance to shoot over if I pick this one. It would be very RNG, but I think I will play it safe and try to go for the exact mount. But let's also give a little bit of this other stuff. Let's get 5 out of 14 here, 5 guaranteed. We got 10, that's nice. Let's get that one, and I think this will guaranteed get me. Actually, this will not overshoot. So we hit the golden zone, and when you hit the golden zone without overshooting, you get bonus for that tuning. So Fischer's car is maximally as good tuned as we can get it. It's still not great, but it's as good as possible for the chassis. And we can focus the rest of the session in trying to get other stuff good. At least they are fast. So which means that they will be doing reasonably well on the straights. Send them out. Yeah, I think so. We are with Romano. We can see that we are not too much slower, but we are a little bit slower. Let's try to get that golden for the engine. That should hit it. Nice. Let's get a little bit of the engine there. I mean the chassis. A little bit of the steering. And let's see how that. They will never get that best time, and I don't think others can either. But again, this is more for tuning of our cars. I guess in this track, because it is somewhat technical. The times go down so much because it's wet. Okay, good clean track for Fischer. Romano, little bit more traffic. Okay, Romano is in the zone, so they will have a good track. A better lap on this one. It's actually ideal if they don't get in the zone, or if they don't get bad laps in the qualifying, so you can compare the laps a little bit better. But again, we were really lucky and good timing in the first lap. I sent them out as soon as possible, so they got decent times. Said 8 and 10 is massive for us. So we will have time for one more lap after this, and a little bit more time for the tuning. Okay, they improved their last time by a tiny little fraction there, so that's pretty good. Okay, let's try to balance the engine. Nice, plus 10 there. If we get RNG 20 here, that would be massive. We got 11, we take it. Let's try. Okay, I will take this 2 out of 5. Only got 2. Okay. I will send them out there. They should get a clean one when they come back. A little bit of improvement here as well. The tuning is not doing massive things, but I like this little bit of RNG here, that if we get... There's a huge difference if we get 2 or if we get 20 when we are doing this tuning. So plus 13, really good. Whenever we get above average, we are golden. Sometimes literally golden. Plus 6, really good. Let's try it there. Let's try this gamble here. Come on, keep me high. Nope. Okay. So that's our car. Not super tuned. Maybe a balanced tuning would be better than go for 1 golden. But I don't know. Let's see. Wait. Oh no. Did I... I clicked the wrong button. I didn't tune the other car, or did I? No, I did. They were already on their way. Never mind. More coffee. Okay, a little bit of traffic for Romano. But on the other hand, it's good to see if they catch up the 11. We get to see a little bit how the race will go. If the race is gonna be wet as well, that's another thing. Yeah, but the time is running out, so we can't... I think there would still be a time for tuning if they made it in time to the pit. So you could have like one last tuning. But also here, this is a relatively long track. It's wet. So I think these conditions might cut like 1 tuning out of the session. Speeding things up here, so that we because this doesn't end until everyone is in. Okay, but 8 and 10 is massive. That is, as said, we are expected to be in the 17 and 18, and us qualifying in the first race on 8 and 10 is great. And let's see if the race is gonna be wet or will we have dry conditions and kind of mixed ones. But yeah, that's a really good first qualifier. Okay, the race is gonna be wet, so tire strategy will be simple. It's just wet tires. And how the race works. So we're starting from 8 and 10. So here you choose your strategy in the beginning, and you can adjust at any moment. The choices are tires, the driving strategy, engine mode, and then do they fight each other or not. Because Romano is here in the back, I will tell them not to fight, just so that they don't crash into each other in the first corner. And since it is wet, we can see that that line there in the wet range. So seeing that even intermediate tires On this wet track, there's nothing other options. So normally, if we look at this tire duration, if we used soft ones, medium ones, or hard, the tires last a different length, and then you can kind of do your strategy there. And if you, for the majority of the race, would go conserve, with hard tires, you can go like 80% of the race. With the wet ones, if we conserve them a little bit, we might be able to push with one pit stop, which I think on this track might make sense. So we might try that, but early on, we will fight for our positions a little bit, and we will push in the beginning, and we'll alternate those then later on. Is morale a thing? There's really only the focus. So with the drivers, there's speed and focus, and the focus will go, it's average, or it will go down or up, depending on the lap, depending on their skill. And then if you keep pushing, their stress goes up, and the stress increases their chance to make a mistake. We see that's right here. So this will start to go up if we are pushing. So you need to balance during the race how much you push. The The engine mode affects the fuel, and then the driving strategy affects the tires. And we see here kind of just approximately kind of the acceleration fuel burn with these ones, and then with the steering kind of here the crash chance is small, but it's a little bit less speed. So I'm just gonna push in the very beginning, and then I'm gonna just let them ride, because this is a dangerous track, it's wet. So we'll just see where we get. If we through some absolute miracle can hold on to top 10 here, it would be incredible. But let's see. Okay, Rodriguez from Knight partied, so they have -1. McLaren's or LeBron's crew chief partied, so that's it. 3, 4, 5, and go! Okay, they just shot past us right away. We are 12 and 14 now. Yeah, that's kind of expected. Our cars are not as good. Okay, there's no point in pushing here. They got us in the start. We are getting put to our place, so to speak. Basically, finishing in the top 12 is our goal, because then we would be getting bonus money. What I can do here is, like with Fisher, who has a fast car, we can kind of push them a little bit on these long straights, and then in this more technical section. Oh, yellow car, because Hössler crashed. Yellow car is effectively safety car, so they will just drive in that order. I think the difference for the safety car is that in this game they will even keep their distances. It is possible to pit during this time, but it's way too early for that. If we were close here, I would have pitted during this yellow flag, or effectively safety car. Okay. The speed here in the bottom can be increased with numbers, so we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 from the keyboard. That will speed up or slow down, and then space is pause. So I will speed up the things here a little bit, because nothing is happening right now. And back to the race. Okay. Wow, another one. Okay, let's be careful. Let's be really careful. I think we're gonna make it to top 10 by just finishing this race. So Steiner and Hössler are out. Okay, I'm speeding up here again. And the track is getting even wetter. Oh, look at that! 10 and 11. And we are fighting for the 9th. Someone went to the pit stop already. Okay, let's stop pushing the engine. Let's watch the fuel a little bit. Okay, people are going to pit already, which seems very early. I think we will try to push with like one stop here and fight for the position like that. So here we see kind of the how much of the tires are left, and we see it roughly here on the left as well. How good tires everyone has. So for some reason, some of those guys already went early. Look at the gaps, like, jeez. The Isolini and Labrana are just miles ahead of everyone. But I haven't gone into detail because I don't know that much detail, but this is more or less it. There's nothing else. Very simple mechanics, and when it's not a wet race, then there's more tactics with the tires, with the soft, medium, and hard. Yeah, but this is amazing. We are 8th. We are 8th by just staying on the track. Okay, I will give Romano okay to drive fast, just in case they would be faster. Yeah, people are obviously going for 2 pit stops. Going for 2 pit stops, so I want to see these 9 and 10, what they do. If they pit stop soon, we will start conserving our tires a little bit. Yep, okay. Let's conserve a little bit here. As soon as that 9 car reaches us, they are coming with... okay, they still have not so great tires. Let's go to neutral. Okay, they just shot over us right away. That Lovera car is doing really good. Okay, let's push a little bit with engine. Let's try to fight for these positions a little bit. So we can use the fuel a little bit. Okay, let me conserve here. Let's really try to go for that one pit stop strategy here. We will be in the danger zone here as people are coming with better tires. But the people behind the tires are not that much better. But we need to be careful. It might be a stupid idea to maybe I should have gone with a different strategy on one of them. Maybe I could do that. You know what? Let's push Romano here a little bit. And we'll go with them earlier. Oh, those guys are going... What? What are they doing? Okay, don't fight. Pit. Okay, our reliability is actually pretty good. Okay, even with this, we can also almost make it already. You know what? Forget it. Forget it. Don't pit. Just don't crash. Don't crash, guys. It's really risky. It's really risky. Okay, let's bring in Romano this turn. Yeah, reliability is okay. So Romano is coming in. Let's burn a little bit of fuel here. So pit stop, 9 seconds, pretty good. Pretty good. Yep. We can possibly make it. Possibly make it, but I think some of those 2 pit stop ones, they will need to come in for the 3rd time. And also, Lum from Boys will go to pits, possibly now at the same time with Fisher. And we also see kind of what strategy they are driving currently. Okay. Okay. Fisher and Romano kept their individual positions. I will keep Romano of not fighting, as they are behind. So now it's a matter of pit stops. Can we make the top 12? Make more money? I think top 8 or either top 8 or top 10 get points. Maybe top 8. Okay, I will push Fisher a little bit now that we have decent tires with their engine. Okay, Romano is in the zone. Let's burn them as well. They sometimes give a message that I can't overtake when they have been overtaken by a faster car. There's a balance with the engine mode, because if you burn it in the end, your tires are kind of out. So I think it's better to burn the engine here when we still have some grip. But there's multiple. You can try all the different strategies. But that's my thinking of that we want to balance kind of that we will be just enough fuel to end. And kind of be strategic. For example, if they are in the zone, kind of we could then push them a little bit. We are not... There's quite a gap there. So it kind of comes down to... Are those guys gonna come to a third stop? So I think they will. The thing is, we can't push the tires at all. That is true. There will be a little bit of grip in the end. But not enough to go for intermediate tires. Does everything get reset to 100%? Well, first of all, we don't have 100% to begin with. But yeah, it does reset. So wear and tear is race specific. The drivers can die in crashes. Hopefully Mr. Kukkonen from Finland did not die in that crash. But the cars, even if you crash, there's not like a cost of this does save tires indeed. These are actually good for us. But it also might be good for the others. But if the others pit, our strategy pays off, and I think they have to. So it's a matter of can we pass that 10, 11, 12? Oh, it's actually very smart of them to pit right now. It's very smart of them to pit right now. Annoying. But I think will this gap be enough? That's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one. Okay, let's see. But top 12 is amazing if we could somehow hold this. I'm just speeding up here a little bit so that we get out of the yellow flag. Ooh, we actually caught up with 10. And our tires are better than them. If we get in the zone, we will push the fuel. Come on, Fisher. Okay, push it a bit. Still have tires. Okay, these are pretty good. 13. What's the gap behind? The gap behind is 18 seconds. That is pretty safe. That is pretty safe. I think we might hit top 12, which is bonus money. It's not points, but it's bonus money. 6 and 7 will pit, but I think they are too far. They are way too far. I mean 7 and 8 now. 7. But yeah, it's just too... The gap is too big. 10 and 11. Ooh, can we get one position somehow? I'm not sure is this hurting us that the track is getting... They were in the pit for a long time. Top 10! Okay, but that 11 will just shoot past us with their new tires. Does the time reflect the weight of the car? I believe it's not that simulated. There's only those three stats. Engine, chassis, and speed. And then... well, actually, I don't know. I don't know. Typically... Like, if someone has good tires, I think the best lap comes towards the end of the race, so there might be something, but it might also be the conditions, with things getting... Okay, yeah, Lava did push past us. So this end of the race will be pretty bad for us. Yeah, they have tires, we don't. Yeah, I don't think we can hold. I don't think we can hold. In theory, it's a little bit safer now. And we do have fuel, but we don't have the tires. I will push a little bit with Fisher. Hopefully they keep it on track. Finishing here is important if we keep the 12. If not, then it doesn't really matter. Okay, Romano is being pushed here a little bit. Let's have them burn some fuel to maybe keep those guys behind. We can actually, as far as engine go, push all the way to the end because we have fuel. Oh, this is the last lap. I didn't notice. I was looking at the very end. Holy shit! Hold! Hold! Hold, Romano! 11! Hold it! Come on! Yes! Amazing result, guys. I was looking at the very end here, but it actually ended like one before. 1 point in the first race! Boom! Expectations surpassed by 1,000,000! Hell yeah! Okay, fantastic first race. That is incredible. We are expected to be at the very bottom. Oh, that's brilliant. brilliant start, but Ferraris, McLarens, Lotuses in the starts, so Eselini, LeBron, Chapman, as expected. Gaps are pretty massive. Jeez. But that was a wet track, so there was not much tire strategy there, but my extremely risky one pit strategy. We did one pitting and these guys did 3. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, that was a little bit risky. I think 2 would have been smarter, probably faster as well. That's amazing. We got the point. Okay. But yeah, we are 6th in the team chart because of our 1 point. If we do this consistently, we would even be getting bonus money. Ah, okay. So the race bonus only counts once. Because we had both of our guys on top 12. It would have been 5. But just looking at the results, I think I chose the right sponsor. I don't see us ever getting into 8, at least consistently. So this is good. 4 is more or less the maximum we can get, so it's fine. Obviously not much money, because the others are getting much more. So we are kind of fighting these guys who are behind us. These 4. So we are basically 9 to 12 is where we are fighting. Let's see. Okay, sponsor challenges. These are like specialized things that you need to do in one race. There's a wide variety of them, but we see that the next one is gonna be in Netherlands, so depending on the challenge, for example, it's showing that it's possibly going to be wet. If there's a challenge to like do all the different tires, then you simply can't do it. But let's see what we have. Golden tune the engine on one of your cars. We probably want to do that anyway. Finish the race with less than half a lap of fuel left. Ooh, that's too much optimization, so we're definitely going for the stoppy. We can do this. Just one car, let's tune the engine. Try to get the golden one. And then with the 5 monies we have, we can do 1 upgrade. So let's see where would be... So Fisher did a little bit better. So on that track... the chassis was helping. But I also think just overall we want like the reliability up. So I think I will... If we don't get like massive amount of money from somewhere all of a sudden, I think I will always spend money on wherever the number is the lowest and just build up. Mainly for the reliability, not even so much for the performance. But let's focus on still this one engine. One engine, one chassis and one steering, and we can possibly put them in one car later on. Okay, 8 to 10. Went up pretty nicely. So let me see how this works. So we could put this engine in the number 1 car and just give Fisher kind of the best we have. Maybe that's the way to go. I'm not saying Fisher is the better driver. Because they are... Yeah, there's not much there with Romano. They can actually save their tires a little bit better. I think I will try this. That I have like one better car. Because we get the bonus money if one car is in top 12. And currently it's just Fisher. We might even give the same car to Romano later. Okay. And the next track, as said, typically wet. So let's go for the qualifying. And we want to golden tune the engine. If we do that, we get bonus money. Okay, so currently intermediate tires are okay for the beginning of the session, and again I think these first times will matter a lot because the track is gonna get wetter. So let's try to send them out real quickly. Yeah, because it's gonna get wet. It's a lot of traffic there. It's gonna be a little bit of a gamble how things go and how if those guys shoot past us. Okay, Fisher has a clean track in front of them, but I think those other cars are faster, and also both of them couldn't focus. So they're gonna get bad laps, unfortunately. Like lower than their own average. Yeah. Ideally we would have hit that 9-10 slot again. There might still be time here to maybe hit it. Okay, so Fisher's car, I think. Let's try to get that engine. Let's see who gets better RNG in the first tunes, and then we try to golden that one for the sponsorship. Plus 10 is good. Plus 5 is not. Plus 12 is nice. Plus 5. Decent. Send them out immediately. Same thing here. Intermediate tires are still the best. Plus 8. Plus 13, very nice. So basically doing this twice give this guaranteed, so this one is better. Let's try to... Okay, 2 out of 3 with this one is actually pretty good. Let's try to get that free. And because there's no 1 point option here, we'll just get that one and go. The track is still a little bit dry. Or less wet. Yeah. So this doesn't give me highlight. I believe this... I think this is like the dryness of the track. Or maybe it's like temperature, maybe it's like the... I don't know. It looks like a little bit of like a... Because it increases here, even if the track is getting better. So I'm not 100% sure what this is. Okay, how was that? Okay, they improved their time quite a bit there, and the intermediate tires will still be okay. Okay, 9 and 10, if they hold that, that is amazing. Yeah, I'm trying to go with the points in a way that kind of it's a balance of taking that gamble for the potential. Or then I'm not like super hard thinking about every click, but trying to go for the higher potential. But if there is like a lot of points for the lot of guaranteed points for the amount of points you use, then that would be good. But let's see. So in this case, like simply for 1 point, we get 5 additional potential. So I think this one is better than this. We did get 12, which is good. So in this case, we are would be paying 1 point for potential 1. So this 2 out of 3 is way better. But then 2 out of 5, it's already getting a little bit towards this one, but it's pretty close. So maybe we still go for this one. Okay, there's potential there, but it can also be somewhat wasted. I think 2 out of 4 for 2 points actually pretty good. Guaranteed 2 out of 2. So again, if we have this 3 times, it gets here. So there's no sense of putting this one. But we might not have this available as many times. 2 out of 3 for 1 is amazing. These are both pretty bad. Let's get that if we would hit high. We did not. Okay, tires are still good. Let's go. Let's see about the drag. I think it's good. Intermediate are still okay. Okay, I think we were a little bit better with Fisher's engine, so we are gonna get the golden tune there, I think. So let's shoot for +8, really nice. Shoot for the chassis on Pope. Okay. If there's potential for like 3 increase per points, I think that's kind of a good baseline. So for example, this is not quite there. This is okay. And this one is okay. Let's get the guaranteed. Let's do that. 2 out of 2. Out of 4. Okay. Yellow flag. Why didn't you come in? Because I clicked you. Okay, so you need to do a full lap, but you can change new tires. It's on the border of the intermediate still, so we can do that. Yeah, I don't know why Fisher did not come in. Oh, they actually finished their lap. Okay, good. Okay, that was really good timing for Fisher, because they effectively get 1 additional tune compared to Romano, maybe even others. Even the time was bad. The intermediate tires are getting to the limit there. Okay, this can't overshoot, so let's try this. Hey, there it is. So the sponsorship is done. Nice. So in here we have potential for more than 3 points per these engineer points that we are using. So let's try that. We only got 7, sadly. Actually, let's go for the steering on you. Where we can. Okay, it's gonna get wetter, but it's not gonna be... Needs to get a little bit wetter, so the intermediate still like work. There's no point. Actually, wait. What's the time? 1 minute. We can go now. Should have sent them a little bit earlier. Romano's. Well, there are fast cars in front of Romano. Fisher has a good chance to take a fast time. Timing was okay there, but yeah, I just got Romano into traffic. Okay, Steiner is somehow improving their time. Let's see if they surpass Romano or not. They did not. They still stayed behind. Also, number one guy crashed. Okay, let's try to tune the speed here. So let's pick the options where we have good potential. Guaranteed 5 is amazing. 17 maybe. Only got 10. Okay, no 1 point options on these ones. So now it's getting to the wet tires. So I think these 10 and 12 might be where we stay. Because the track is gonna be wetter towards the rest of the session, so it's more about the tuning. We are close, but I don't think we can improve, sadly. Yeah. Hit escape. Yeah, this is like F1, minimalistic F1 manager set in the 70s with really simple mechanics. And it doesn't have like the real teams, but they have like we have Isolini instead of Ferrari, we have Lapram instead of McLaren, and kind of things like that. So it's and it's also like very simplified. There's only 3 parts here, and kind of we are tuning these, doing the qualifying, and that's it. If you, those of you who have been watching here already, you already have the kind of everything about this game, because it's super simple, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to play. You're not getting like overwhelmed with 17 million choices that affect things, but here you can just get the thrill of the race with relatively simplicity. Okay, let's still try to go for the engine on you as well. So I'm picking the options where we have, if available, increase of more than 3 with the points I spent. And this one is bad. Guaranteed 2 is fine, but 2 out of 3 with 1 is always good. So here we have a little bit higher chance to get than if we hit 13. We hit 12, which was actually pretty massive. I like it. 2 out of 5, let's do that, and set with tires. Hopefully others leave as well, so then they would be out of the way when we get to the... Okay, Fisher has a little bit of traffic. Romano is in the zone, but they have traffic in front of them, unfortunately. They might still push it. Okay, somehow those top teams are improving their times on intermediates. They still went for the intermediate on even that the track is getting wetter. Hey, still 10. Still 10. Actually, the performance on the wet tires is better than the intermediate, so maybe we can improve our time here, even the track is getting wetter. Yeah, maybe we can. Okay, amazing. 2 out of 3. Okay, not great options here. 2 out of 14. Ooh, okay. Come on, 20. 16. 16. Okay. That is decent. That is decent. Okay. 20. Ah, I got 6. Unlucky. 14 in there, pretty good. Plus 10. We take it. Take it. Okay. Yeah, we might actually be able to improve our time because the performance is better on the wet tires. Actually, no, it's not. Well, it can be. But it's not gonna get dry, so soft tires are out. With Fisher, I've been able to get them on a clean track pretty well. So let's just send them there back to back. So Woods is still on the second, even that they crashed. Okay, Romano is in the zone. They have a little bit of traffic. Can they improve? And can we get... Oh, we are not seeing greens. We are not seeing greens, so we are not improving our time. I think the white is that we are right there. In the same. Ah, Villalpo passed us. Fuck. See, 2/100ths of a second. Okay, we are improving, but so are they. Okay, let's get lucky with the tuning. Let's get lucky with the tuning. 17, yes. Okay, another one of those. 6, no, damn it. Okay, it's getting really close. Is that already in the zone? Hey, 2 golden ones, nice. Okay, pretty good one for pretty good one here. Okay, much better than in the previous race. Let's try here as well. So wet tires. Let's try to get that engine for you as well, if we can find it. Okay, so we can't take this one because it overshoots. This one is a little risky as well, because it can put the progress back down. Let's do 2 out of 5. Let's try this one. Ooh, we got the max 17. Hell yeah. Okay, fantastic. Okay, pretty good overall. I'm okay with this. Okay with this. Okay, only 5/100ths of a second and we can improve time here. Come on. Like I just love how kind of this game is so simple. We are watching these circles circle on the screen, and it's exciting. I love it. So silly. Okay, Romano is improving. Boom! 9th! Hell yes! Come on! Come on! Okay, Fisher, you have a better car. You have a better car. You better. Can we get full? Can we get full golden here? Oh, +10. Looking good. Looking good. +10. It's looking really good now. I think we can take it with just 1 pointers. Okay, Fisher, the car doesn't get better than that. Now you need to get in the zone. Okay, so Romano pulled a better time with less improved car. Incredible. Incredible. Okay. That can overshoot. Try to get those... that can overshoot, unfortunately. +10. If we hit 19, that would go immediately to the golden zone. 14, pretty close. Okay, got the speed to golden on you as well, that's fine. I'm not sure if they have time to get their time anymore. Probably not. Ah, yeah, the time is out. Okay, 9 and 12. I wasn't paying attention to the remaining time. Ah, Romano 10th. Just Villalba took it back. Okay, but 10 and 12 again is really good. This is amazing for us. Again, we are expected to be in the 17-18, but we are rocking it. We are rocking it. If we can hold these positions, maybe squeeze one guy to the top 10 in the final one. It would be fun to get a try race now, because the tire strategy gets more interesting. Looks like it's gonna start. It's gonna start with that, and we already did the golden tune, so we are okay with that. Okay, so let's not fight. Actually, no, wait, Romano is in the start, so let you do that. Romano, you're gonna push in the beginning. Okay, in the beginning it was... So it's gonna get a little bit less dry, so... Should we start with intermediates in the beginning? Or should I change? Should I alternate? Intermediates, if we play it safe, it can more easily get us into... Yeah, they're about the same from the usage point of view, so it is showing that the track is getting a little bit less. I think intermediates is the better option. And Romano will push a bit. Fischer will also put acceleration in the beginning. We're probably gonna be... People are gonna shoot past us in the beginning. But let's see, do the other teams pick intermediates? That's I'm curious about, because wet tires... Yeah, I think intermediates is the right call, because it's gonna get a little bit drier, and we can still manage to the half of the race there. Yeah, everyone went in the intermediate, so okay. Rodriguez partied, Steiner partied, Kruger, the crew chief of Poe, partied, already partied. Okay, our guys have been disciplined. Okay, let's see how the start goes. Ooh, look at Romano start! Look at Romano go! What a start! Woo! Let's go, Romano! Okay, I think we need to give the better car to Romano. Holy crap! 10 and 11 for Fischer as well, fighting for that position. Oh, wow! From 10 to 6 in the start, come on! That's a thing about this chair, this can take it. The old one would have been creaking and cracking from that. Okay, that's brilliant. Okay, let's ease down a bit. That was exciting. That was too exciting. Oh, one of the Ferraris went down after putting a fast lap. Okay, 6 and 10. 6 and 10, guys. Incredible. Okay, so yellow flag is effectively safety car. But in this game, you can pit, but they don't like... they keep the same distances, basically. So everyone drives the same speed, but you can pit. And so we see that kind of... because there was a gap between 1 and 2 that stays during this yellow flag here. Okay, let's go... I think I will push Romano a little bit with the engine here. They have free air in front. Hössler is coming hard from behind. Hössler did crash last time, so that gave us breathing room, and that might have been the key for our top 10, but position 6 is incredible. Fischer is fighting for the top 10, which is really good. And also, in a way, if those guys behind Fischer are faster, Fischer holding them behind them will help Romano in the long run. Obviously 6 and 10, if the race ended here, this would be a day of celebration for us. Let's go with the speed 2 here. Not much happening. Somehow Romano has been able to hold on to that position 6, which is absolutely brilliant. And Romano is also saving their tires. Just look at the tires compared to Romano and Hössler. Hössler is trying to push, but they can't go past. Romano is holding on like a champion. And Hössler actually went to the pit first. I think that's too early. Okay. Romano push a bit. With Romano will go for two pit stops. And with Fischer will try to push for one. Let's keep on going. Okay, those guys went in. And then we're pushing. Maybe even conserve a little bit there. Let's beat Romano now. Or do we push a little bit more and then go for the wets? Some of those guys changed into wets already, but the intermediates are right now. Okay, it's actually getting out of... Yeah, we need to change to the wets now. Also... reliability is way lower than in the previous race, so actually... I think it was Mike who asked that does the wear and tear go into the next race? I don't know, I saw like 80 plus numbers in the beginning, so I don't know why these are so much lower now. Maybe it's actually when we are tuning that performance. Like there's RNG in the reliability as well. Yeah, I think that's actually it. When we are doing the performance tuning, we might get like a high performance, but it lowers the reliability or the other way around, or they might both go up. If we do repairs, it takes quite a long time. So we'll just have to pray that the car holds. Okay, actually you will... slow pit stop. Our crew almost failed Romano there. 17-second stop instead of less than 10. Oh man. Okay, Romano, you are faster. You keep on going. Let's have Fischer not fight if Romano gets past. Track is getting wetter and wetter. I will beat Fischer in the next one. Obviously I should have been burning their tires when I was pitting them. Let's bring them in. Yeah, it's clearly better already. Fischer's reliability is better. Yeah, the tuning was better there. Yeah, and we will need to come back later. I'm thinking that maybe the time to push the tires right now, and then we try to hold the positions. Oh! Good pit stop, good zip. Come on! Oh! The fight in the pits. We held on, and Lovera is still behind us. Okay, Romano in 6th position is just incredible. Let's push a bit with the fuel. Hey there, Weiss. If we're gonna take a pit stop, let's try to push with Romano a little bit. Can we shake Schaub? 0. Okay, we are making a little bit space. 1 second behind. Oh no! I got a puncture, it feels like the rear left. Okay. Okay, at least they didn't crash. But obviously that will be bad for them. We can just squeeze it in with this one pit stop. That's unfortunately. Romano was doing so well as well. Like 6th is more or less the... Well, 7th is like the maximum position we could ever dream of. But one of the Esolinis is out of the way. And now they got a punctured tire. Man. Maybe we'll try to conserve and try to get to the ending. And they got a bad pit stop as well. So unlucky for Romano. Obviously they can't push now. Oh, Romano. So unlucky. So unlucky. And just after the pit as well. It's like the worst place. Oh, Romano, you got robbed. You got robbed. Ah, man. Well, that's racing. From 6 to 17 because of tire puncture. But again, that's better than crashing, so happens. Dream start from 10 to 6 in the beginning. Nice fighting in the beginning, in the front with Moretti and Ryan. This time the Esolinis are not like 50 seconds in the front. Yeah, I will try this. That I will just conserve with Romano and try to get with this one pit stop. Changing early with Fisher. Okay, some of them are going to pits already. I think I will push a couple of laps with Fisher and then take it. The track is gonna get a little bit better towards the end. So I think this place here where the track is the wettest is where we want best tires. So obviously 7th now, but our real position is like 10 or 11. So Romano is about to get lapped. Because of that punctured tire we got last. Fisher got in the zone, so they will have a good lap. I will let them keep on pushing. Others might pit 3 times. Fisher in the zone for the 2nd time. Also, oh, I just realized I forgot this dress. Jesus. I'm sorry. Okay, that was super bad. I let them drive with maximum stress for almost a lap. I 100% forgot this. Stress. Oof. Thank you for not crashing, Fisher. Okay, let's bring Fisher in. Yeah, their reliability is pretty good. And they can push with normal tires to the end. Okay, Romano has actually taken 1 position. Nice 9-second pit stop there and got back to 8th position. Pretty good, Fisher. Hold on to that. Push with fuel a bit to get a little bit of breathing space from boys. Gap 1.2 behind. Increasing. Easy. You need to push a bit because you're about to. Yeah, Romano got overtaken there. I'm not sure if they can fight that much. We'll push their engine a little bit to keep that. Romano has a chance if others go to pits. Towards the end of the race, like intermediates might actually work. Let's push the engine on Fisher as well a bit. We have fuel. Okay, let's push Romano's tires. Well, let's not push Romano, but let's let them drive in a normal mode there for a while, as they were in the zone. Yeah, looks like they can't catch. Can't really catch the others. Speed up a bit. Push a bit with Fisher. How's the pit stops? Okay, these guys might actually go to pit stop here. They have really pushed their tires. Oh wow, will they go to intermediates? Oh. Wait. Do I want to pit? Oh fuck. No, I think we are fine. Okay, we might actually. No, they got their they just got their pits in. Okay, so we are fighting for 7th, which is incredible. But in the end, it is Fisher with the better car. Romano could have been there in like 6, 7. No one on intermediates. Mach had in the beginning of the race, but no one changed into. So we have worse tires now, but the ones behind us have. So maybe 9 here is the biggest threat to us, Lovera, because they went for fresh tires. So I think they will surpass Fisher. Just when I said it. This was the unluckiest race for us. Fisher crashing from position 7, following the disaster in the beginning where Romano got a tire break from position 6. Okay, let's hope Fisher is okay. We can't know until the end of the race. Fuck. So unlucky. So unlucky. Yeah. And Romano can't do anything. They can't. They can't even take the 14. Maybe I should have beaten Romano here. I don't know. The gaps are so massive. So we lost so much time in the tire break. Ah, damn it. Racing. Well, there were ups and downs in this one. Like the beginning from 10 to 6 was amazing, then a tire break, nice fight back, fighting for the 7th somehow, and then crash. Ooh, Lotus got the fastest time. Ooh, LaRousse crashed. Okay, looks like this was actually, should I, you know what? Get still intermediates. You know, but let's take you in. It doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter because you are dead last. So even that it's getting drier, it's not gonna get so dry that the intermediate would be better. So just pit and then push like madman. Also, just two laps left. Just watch the stress level. Yeah, actually, they're fighting with the top guys. Yeah, just not in the same lap. So I'm watching the stress level and not pushing them too hard. Romano got dropped with tire break and then Fischer crashing. Yeah, let's hope Fischer did not get injured or dead. I think they are fine. Yeah. We were 6th and 7th at some point there, so we had a chance. We know we can do it. Let's take the positives from here. We know we can fight for those positions. Yes, they can and will die. But in this case, luckily, nothing major. Okay. We did get bonus for the tuning, so in a way, we only lost $1. So it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Just based on the driving, I'm thinking that should we give Romano the better car for the next race? What do you think, guys? So that Romano starts in there, in that also... Hey, some of you guys who know, this track, is this... I think this is version of Nürburgring, not Hockenheim. I just don't recognize the shape because I'm not that's F1. It does say ring there, so that tells me it would be Nürburgring. Anyway, it's a dangerous crash fatality chance plus 50%, so we don't want to crash here. Yeah, let's keep on improving this first car. At least for this. At least for this race. Then we will balance a little bit to the second car and the next one. So let's get these reliabilities in a better state. Okay, let's go for the engine there. So do we give this on this race to Romano? Yeah, let's give Romano the better car. Oof, those reliabilities are pretty bad there. I just realized. maybe it would have been better to keep them balanced. But on the other hand, Fisher crashed on the better car, so I think it's quite a lot of RNG. Okay, I think the game also saves. At least I hope so. So, if not, we will do those again. But let's have a break here and let's continue. It's just a fun little game. It's a fun little game. But yeah, we will check the building the new parts later. I think it costs a little bit more money, so we need to save money in order to do that. But yeah, we'll probably try that because we have a decent engineer. They can probably build a better part than so we can take a risk with that. But yeah, let's take a break here and let's continue. And I am today streaming all day. It's the Easter Friday. I have nothing else to do, and celebrating 14 years of Let's Play videos on YouTube by playing more games. Yeah, I will see you guys in just a moment for more Golden Lab.